there. I got I got a treat in store for you today. I am here with my illustrious friend and colleague, Lil Barcaski, who is appearing just as Lil. So she is up there with Cher and Madonna today, and Oprah. She's just Lil, right?
Just Lil. Just
Welcome,
Lil.
welcome.
2000.
All right, we're here to talk about something special, not just to cut up and joke around, which I love to do, but we're actually here to talk about Lil's new course. And this is so needed in this world. And I was thrilled to hear that she put it together. And I cannot wait to come in and facilitate a sales segment because what this is, it is a course to help new entrepreneurs get their business off the ground without making the rookie mistakes and the amateur mistakes of copycatting and following trends and throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. Lil has been an entrepreneur for 30 plus years and has a world of experience in publishing, in a variety of other disciplines, and she knows her stuff. So she's created this course, and Lil, I'm going to turn it over to you in a minute to talk about the things that you're going to focus in on. Because what I see out there is like I was saying earlier, that crazy sort of copycat behavior, or just people blindly like showing up very sporadically and posting an offer and then getting offended when no one takes the offer, but they're not talking about it consistently. So just rookie mistakes that she's going to nip in the bud so that you can actually launch a business and get closer to the money way sooner. So Lil, take it away. Tell us a little bit about the course.
Well, let me start by prefacing the course is I own now the wonderful domain newpreneurship.com because there are a lot of people who are newpreneurs, they're new entrepreneurs. And this is a heartfelt thing for me because my mom died very young because she quit teaching. She was a system-wide guidance director, and she did not get the job to be the superintendent. She got mad and quit at 60 and died a few years later. But she didn't know what to do with herself, so she followed. I've done a million things, and one of those things I always did on the side was real estate because it makes a little extra money. So she decided to become a real estate agent just to hang out with me, I think. And I watched her and all the people in that office struggle to even start a real estate business. And it was nice to see. But I have a real heart for people who are leaving, and we know the great exit has happened, and people are crawling back to their jobs slowly. But so many people after the pandemic left hotel management, restaurant management, nursing. Oh God,
Nursing,
nobody
corporate
wants to be a
America.
nurse anymore after all this. And now they're picketing and everything. People left teaching a lot. It's very difficult these days to be a teacher in your 50s, and you start seeing the end of it. My own high school drama teacher killed himself. This is a true story. It got so difficult for him, and he was being pushed and bullied by people, and he couldn't take it anymore. He was a very genteel man, and he just couldn't take the bullying that he was from the students, and he wound
Mhm.
up committing suicide, which is tragic.
Very tragic.
Yeah, bad. So I want to see people who are leaving, and especially and young people, either young people are just thinking, you know what, the heck with the corporate world. I don't want to go that route, or I want to be a coach, and I've done a lot of things in my life, and I'm ready to be a coach or a consultant. Or I want to start some interesting business that's off the norm of what I've done before. I want to try something new in my life. I have done so many things. People say you must be 1,000 years old. So my age is like what do they say? Unlisted. Numbers
I don't
unlisted.
know your age, and
No one will
I
know my age.
stopped asking.
My
Yeah,
number's unlisted. But the thing is, I've done a million
ageless.
things, and I've owned restaurants. I was a restaurateur for many years. I've dabbled in real estate. I'm a musician. So I've done a bunch of different kinds of things, and I know a lot about how to get off the ground. I find a lot of people want to coach, especially. I think this is going to be very good for people who wish to coach, but they're going to be ready for Jess soon to know how to do sales. She could take them to that next level, but they don't have a baseline. They don't have a foundation to
Right.
say, okay, what is my expertise? What's going to differentiate me? So many people say I'm a confidence coach, I'm an anxiety coach, I'm a happiness coach. They have a great heart for those things, and they care about even trauma coaching, but they don't know enough about how to network with the right kinds of people, how to market themselves, the different kind of marketing there is. They don't know how to price themselves. They don't know where to
Pricing
start.
is
How
big.
many
Yeah.
times, Jess, have you seen somebody start with a $5,000 program? We'll talk
And
about
we
that.
were talking about that last night. You got to
It's
work up to
crazy.
that. You do not just jump on the scene and start your ticket at 5K. It doesn't really work like that, especially when you don't have a solid value proposition. You're not really specific about who you're serving or the problem you solve. That gets a little dicey. And so you're sitting out there hanging your shingle out with your 5K offer and nobody's buying it. So we got to have proof of concept. And I know these are all things that Lil's going to teach you about in the Newpreneur course.
Right. One of the people taking the course, I won't say her name, but she spent $25,000 with a male coach. She's female. I don't think he got her at all. A couple of her friends are also in that program, 25K, and they're taking the course because after all that, they don't have a foundation. And he told her to go ahead and start a $5,000 course, and she's like, "Lil, nobody's taking this." I said, "Because you haven't built the bottom of your pyramid yet. You haven't built that yet. There's nothing there." This course is $497, and Jess is going to give you an offer to give you even a discount for showing up today. 'Cause she's on my team and she's great, and she does her own thing, but she works with me a lot and helps me a lot. But we're asking for $497 to take this course because I want people to take it. I want you to take it. I want you to learn and grow. There's only going to be about 10 or 12 people in the course altogether. So we don't want to overcrowd it. We're going to meet every Monday night at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time for about an hour and 15 minutes. Not a lot of commitment. We're going to record it. If you miss it and you really need to talk to me, I'll give you half an hour of my time to tell you what you missed. But we want you to come and meet with other people, network with those people, meet people in different walks of life. And you're going to get from me something I wrote, about 14,000 word booklet that is a beautiful PDF, and
Really
my
good.
wonderful designers made all pretty. And
Yeah.
you'll get that, and you're going to answer the questions. And as we go module by module, there are questions and action items and things for you to actually do something to try to help you figure out, where do I fit? What is my expertise? What's going to make me different from every confidence coach out there, from every restaurant out there. If you're a restaurant owner or thinking about it, please talk to me because I can tell you every pitfall. I made them all. There's a book in there somewhere about my restaurant, which was singularly the most wonderful time of my life and the most interesting experiences I've ever had. But a learning experience. I, like a lot of people, thought I can cook. I can own a restaurant. And my mom passed away and left me a little annuity, a little bit of money. And I owned a restaurant and named it after her because I was heartbroken at the loss of her. And we had a blast, but boy, did we learn some hard lessons about life, about business, about entrepreneurship, about marketing, about networking with other people, and about being very different. And we were very different, which is how we were able to save our asses, if you want my expression.
Oh, I
But
love that.
that's how
Yeah.
we did it. We had to be so different. We were different from anybody else on the block, anywhere near us, and we were able to make profit within the first year, which is very unusual with the restaurant. But
Very unusual.
yeah, very unusual. We had our head above water the whole time, but it was a lot of learning. So I want you to come talk to me. Jess is going to make you an offer. Like I said, we're going to talk about vampire clients who suck all your time and how to get away from them, about finding the right client, really addressing your avatar, understanding that at deep length, and we'll have a conversation once a week. We'll go over the questions. If you don't feel like saying something that's too personal, you won't have to. But we're going to record it, and we're going to try to get answers for you so that you walk away after 6 weeks going, okay, now I'm ready. Now I know what I'm doing, and here's the next step, and we'll help you with the next steps too.
I love that. And Lil, I was about to ask that question, but you kind of answered it as to, what can they expect to come away with on the other side of the course? But you just actually summed that up really nicely. So let's keep this short and light and sweet. Let's get your booties on into the Newpreneurship course. I have the special offer for you. I'm an affiliate for the course, and I'll be making a guest presentation at some point on sales. So you can expect to hear from me too if you enroll in this course, and you can save $50 off the course price using the code Jess, all lowercase, JESS, as in ageless Jess. And that will take $50 off. Guys, this is a steal. And this is the pilot of this program. So you're going to get a lot of personalized attention. Lil's really, really excited about it. She's been talking about it for a while. So we are so excited to birth this and put it out into the world to really help people from all of the rookie mistakes that we learned. We had to learn the hard way in so many ways. And I wish this course had been there in 2016 when I was terrified and trying to get my coaching business off the ground. I did not know Lil then. I could not seek her out for any expertise. And boy, did I learn the hard way. So don't be like me. get on into the Newpreneur course, get signed up. You can reach out to Lil or myself with any additional questions. I'm going to drop the link in the comments as soon as we get off this broadcast. This is actually going out to Facebook. It's on my business page, and it's also on LinkedIn. So wherever you're watching, this is for you. And look for the link in the comments along with my discount code JESS. Lil, anything else you want to share before we close?
No, that's really it. It's a real simple form. You go to the link and you'll see, a coupon code put in JESS. And if you want to put in there, Jess referred you, it's also got a note for that. And if you got any questions, you can put them in the box right there. And I will immediately, as soon as you are paid for it, you will get the workbook. And there's an intro to the workbook that I'll ask you, if you can, to fill out the answers to those questions, so I get to know a little bit about you before we start the course. And that's pretty much it. You get the workbook, you get some attention from Jess. I think Claire is going to come on and talk a little bit about millionaire mindset at some point. So we're bringing some cool guests on, and you'll get to learn a lot of stuff. In 6 weeks, you'll walk away, I think, with a pretty good idea who you are, what you want to do.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much, Lil. And just a little personal business. Lil and I attended an expo in St. Petersburg last week. We had a great time. We met a lot of amazing people, and we have a book drawing for the copy of my illustrious book, which sadly there's not one on my desk at this moment. Shame on me. But we're giving away a copy of Leading with Light, and I'm not looking. All of the nice cards are in the hat here. I'm going to pick one and announce the winner.
Shout out to the Working Women of Tampa Bay, Jessica Ravelli. Wonderful event that was that we attended. We made some great contacts.
Elanya Reinhardt from the CEO of Sales and Marketing, the Chief Sunshine for Soul Social Media, won the book. So I will be in touch with that individual. Lil, thank you so much for joining me. Audience, if you have questions, do not hesitate to send a DM to myself or Lil, and we'll get you covered. All right. Thanks so much. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jess.